What is up, YouTube? LazeeLlama here, and we are back with some Clicker Ears 2 once again. We're going to be moving on to World 2 today. Finally, moving on. I want to go to speed this series up a little bit, so I'm not sure exactly how I want to do it. I'm still trying to get a feel for the series and how I want to do things and how much I want to skip out and advance and whatnot. I mean, obviously I've played much farther than this. I mean, we're pushing like World 7 or 8 on my other account. So it's like we're pushing far there. It's like I just want to speed this up a bit, and I don't know, like I said, how I want to really do it. So like I said, still trying to feel it out. But you can see we have we've done World 1 5 times, level 21. We're ready to move on. We can't get another level from playing this once, and I don't really want to farm it multiple times to get up to 2. So we're moving on. Let's pop in. I don't want to delay it anymore. Let's just do it. Get things moving. I just don't know how much skipping around or how I want to do this yet. I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm definitely looking for feedback on what your guys' thoughts of things are. We also have a skill point. Where were we at? Yeah, so we just grabbed Discharge last time. We're coming up to grab our multiple clicks again. We're working around to grab this here. So that's the goal. Let's grab this for now. Keep things moving along. By level 1 of that, we can buy some solo levels of it. I should probably set it to Z though. Just to buy 10 at a time. As it, you know, we should pick up pretty fast here. We obviously want to hang on to our mana a bit. We'll let this get low, then we'll run our Energize. We're just going to kind of go with Click Storm running us through. Again, we got a pretty good looking world from what I can tell. I know some people get some pretty bad World 2s, and it can cause you to take quite a long time to get through them. And I'm hoping we don't have that case. But let me know your guys' feeling on how you guys want to see these. You guys want me skipping around a little bit, so we're flying through worlds a little bit faster. I'd say like I can only play it through the first time on video, and then we'll grind that out off camera, which I'm going to do that some. But it's like the first run through a world is obviously the slowest, so we're going to be, you know, progressing through. I want to obviously show you guys some fast gameplay so you guys really get a feel for what this game is about. So definitely let me know kind of how you guys feel about, you know, how you want it to go. But as of right now, I'm just going to kind of keep doing my thing, trying out different things, seeing how things do on the channel, and what it seems like you guys like. So let me know, nonetheless. Again, if you guys are enjoying the series, please take a second, smack the like button. Very helpful. So thank you to you guys who have been doing it. You guys, once again, have been super supportive. So thank you. But this Energize should hold us through for quite some time. Get us going here. Moving on to our first timed world of World 2. First time world. See a bunch of some clickables back behind some of this stuff that we definitely want. Obviously, haste is great. Grabbing that will be very useful. We can get to the point where our haste is high enough to keep our energy perfectly fine while just using Clickstorm, so that's pretty fun. That is obviously a goal. So now we can start spamming some of our abilities to help speed us up. Again, this multi-click route's going to kind of really get you moving. And you sort of get enough nodes later on where we can end up building down to that. So that's something we'll do as well. We will build down to that stuff as well. What do we take here? Crit chance wouldn't be bad. Maybe crit chance. I think crit chance is probably going to be the best for us. We also can take... let's take the boss gold. I was going to take gold received, but I think this boss gold will help us out a little more. We are pretty much one-hitting things as we go here, so it's going decent. We got our shop coming in. It's our first time in this world, so some of this stuff wouldn't be bad. Increase your crit chance in the rest of the world by 5. That's actually pretty good using Clickstorm. Actually, I don't know if you can... Yeah, no, that can crit. Yeah, we'll be fine. I think that's probably a good idea. We'll pick that up. Doesn't cost too much. We have a good bit of rubies. I don't really like to pick these up unless I'm really struggling through zones, which we're not. And again, I'm not even maxing my levels up here. We actually could have afforded that. So let's hold on a second and buy some more crit chance. We'll buff that. We got that 5% to help us out. So our crit chance is already probably going to be fairly decent for just getting going. Yeah, 14% already because that extra 5 being added in. So that's going to move us along a little bit faster. Grab that level 100, which isn't going to be absolutely amazing, but I think it's still worth grabbing. And you can see we're already off to an actually really, really good start for World 2. I'm actually extremely happy with the pace we're moving at. We're moving really, really well through this. I'm curious if we're going to hit any slowdowns. I'm curious. But I do think we're going to throw a little bit of jumping around in some of these videos. Again, just to kind of speed up the series a little bit, as I'd like to be making more progress and showing you guys more of the game. It's kind of my goal. I don't want to be chilling back here too long. We'll use that, and then we're going to use our reload up. We should still have enough within this minute. This energy shouldn't fully max up, so. And we'll be able to let it chill and kind of run down on its own. Nope. still grab that. It'll give us 40. We're a bit of a ways off the gold of these, so it takes a minute to build up. So that extra 40 does help out. There's another level for us. I forgot we were getting that. So that's actually max things up. So let's burn some energy here. We can only run it so fast, I forgot. So used to being able to spam it. So used to being able to spam it. So here's Energize, which is alright. Here's the duration of Energize. So it's actually pretty decent. Extra 20 seconds. I believe, right? I think it's 20%. Yeah, 72 seconds, so not completely, but it's pretty good. It is pretty good. It lasts some time. So there's an extra 12 seconds added onto it. I think it's a minute by default, so. We're gonna let this kind of burn itself out a little bit. We should probably get these up to level 100 if we can. That's not gonna be worth doing because we waited too long, so we're not gonna do that. We'll kind of just focus on these 3 now while we wait to be able to afford this. And I should be able to afford this one first, but honestly, this is gonna add actually less damage, to be completely honest. We're gonna be able to get them both anyways. This adds the least amount of damage, so we definitely didn't want to pick that one up first. Again, doing this kind of whole just click storm through it kind of route, it's a tad bit obviously slower than the whole multi-click thing, but it's just kind of a different playthrough, so it's kind of nice. A nice little change up of things. But that's cool. So we're gonna aim for that, and then we'll shoot up. We could go with the whole jump down here and grab the multi-click and do that whole thing. But I kind of want to go up for crit storm. I don't know though. I still haven't decided. Still have not decided. Again, we'll be forced to reset at some point, so we'll get the kind of decide to do something different next time we have to play through, which is also another reason I want to get, going through the series. So I'm not exactly 100% sure when we're gonna. We'll actually take that. It's worth dropping the bit of energy. It's worth dropping the bit of energy. Although we will reach max level a couple of times. We're still looking to grab another 63,000 XP by the end of this world. So that's quite a few levels. Quite a few of those. I don't know why I'm leveling that up. I could not tell you. Should not have done that. Grab this. We can buy one of these. Still leveling this up would be great. We obviously want that haste. The haste is going to be beautiful. Actually, that costs quite a bit, huh? Still be worth it with as much as these cost, but it'll add this probably up to like what, 50%? 75%. Wow. A little bit more than I would randomly guess there. Bada bing, bada boom. And there goes Rufus. On out of here. Already up to zone 17. That's not too shabby. I'll get that before we get one of these. We obviously got that haste coming in for us. Grab that haste. I'm curious if we're going to hit a wall as we get going through this world, though. I feel like we're going to end up needing that haste, that multi-click. I feel like we're going to progress really slow without it. Like, not now, but on like World 4 and up, I'm really worried. There's a part of me that fears not having it. A big part. Just the haste upgrades we grab in general. We might go there first, honestly. We might come grab Crit Storm after. But I think we're going to jump down here and grab some of these. I think we might do it. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe we'll stick true. I'm still so bored. This decision making is too rough. But to be way up here, we got to grab that. It would be nice to have it. That's for sure. It would be nice. Grab the haste. Grab the haste on there, and we're gonna continue on. Almost on the world 20, which should be another timed world for us. Oh, fish, please. We got it. So please give me that fish. Could have afforded one of these actually. Probably should have did that, but too late now. We'll wait for the cost to come around again. We're gonna actually wait because we are pretty close. So. Alright, with that gold received, generally I've been taking gold received over click damage, and it seems to be paying off. It's a little hard to tell, and again, it's different if you're on a farming versus, pushing through. When you're farming a world, you do quite a bit of extra damage that you don't need the extra damage. It might be good to have a little bit of a split. I'm curious what your guys' thoughts on that whole side of things are. Feel free to let me know. Again, I'm really curious to see some of your guys' builds. And if you guys are, going... Crit Storm, again, I haven't heard the best things of Crit Storm, But I am curious to see what it does for myself. But we might do this first. We may come down and grab Flurry, to be honest. I think it's going to make things like 10 times faster and better as we, like I said, continue on. I want to get up to this boss here, show up the first boss, and then I think I'll do a little bit of offline farm, and we'll come back and wrap up the episode a little bit later on. Still good just letting this chill. Mana's still pretty good. We don't have much mana regen, which we definitely want because our mana is coming back so slow right now. So slow. At boss gold. Maybe crit, because we have boosted our crit. Or our crit percent. It's at the 14%. Maybe we do take that over the boss gold, to be honest. Just a little bit extra damage out there, so when we are critting, we're smacking a little harder. I don't think I want to grab the helmet upgrades. I just don't think it's going to do enough for me. So I'm kind of avoiding it for now. We got enough for basically 2 more energizes. We are coming up here. 1 more world before we get to the boss, which I don't know if we're going to beat our first try or not. Probably bounce out and grab some of this. Get a little extra gold in here. What are we looking at? Lose treasure chest chance. Get us some mana regen and that energy back, which we are close to leveling. Honestly, maybe it's worth doing, dropping the treasure chest chance. I love stacking the chance of treasure chest, but it just might not be worth it, to be honest. Let's try our farm run, or with it again with that option. But here we go. Oh, it's a treasure chest. That makes me want to keep it. That's awesome when you get a treasure chest boss like this. We're just gonna stick to using our 1. It's doing a lot more for us, especially if we get a crit on one of them. 17 minutes left on our reload. Just quite a bit of time. I think we've got a beat even if I don't use anything, but we're going to use a couple more. Should probably energize back up. Getting really low on energy here. We'll take this boss out. When you can get one of these, your 25, your 50, or your 75 bosses, a treasure chest, though, it pays out pretty well. Especially if you got a lot of boss multipliers and treasure chest multipliers, which we don't have much treasure chest. I don't think our boss multiplier is too bad. Boss gold, it's not really great either, though. Not really great. It'll give us enough for one of these, though, for sure. Actually, a couple levels. Might even get 2 items. Come on, man. You shall fall. This thing's just hanging in there. I'm glad. It's really nice when you don't have to repeat one of these bosses, though. When you can just fly through pretty much of these, it's a pretty good feeling. Ready? Almost got him. He's hanging in there just barely. Hanging in there just barely. Probably don't use anymore, or we definitely don't need to use anymore. I'm just like trying to do that at a fairly alright rate. Get them done, grab these upgrades. Look at all that gold. All that gold. Let's just take the crit damage. We can upgrade it, upgrade it. Just gonna focus on these 4 for now. Probably don't even really need that. Probably just focusing on these 3, I'd be fine. But we're gonna grab them anyways. I think it might be worth. But like I said, we're going to bounce out. We'll come back and just kind of give you guys a little update before we wrap things up on our world progression. And, yeah. Hopefully fly through this with pretty much ease. I'll use up the rest of my energy here, and cool. Alrighty, guys. Here we are back. Getting really close to that. Halfway through the world, basically. Moving at a fairly decent pace. Rufus actually showed up, and I did just pick up a power rune, which I feel will help out quite a bit. I'm actually debating about getting this too, but I want to save up a little bit more rubies till a bit farther in, I think. I should probably level these up a little bit. Grind these up. I keep going. We did level up actually twice. I did pick this up just because my mana was running low, and adding that extra regen was obviously very helpful. But we saved this other level. Actually, I think we just hit it, so we didn't really save too much. But we'll be coming in here grabbing a crit damage multiplier, which basically adds an extra 20% crit to us are 120, but realistically that's adding 20 to what I currently have. So that's pretty sweet. I can't really complain about having extra crit damage. We don't have a ton here, but we have this up, so that actually basically pays us for another one, meaning we should be able to push through 150 here. Or sorry, not 150, 250 I guess, but zone 50 is the goal. Hopefully get through that, and then hopefully next episode we can squeeze through the rest of this world, and then we'll probably do an episode where we farm the world, but it'll be kind of skipping around between all my farming of it, and then we'll move on. So I'm thinking 3 episodes of world maybe. I've been thinking like kind of in between what I did earlier when I was kind of briefly talking about it, and I feel like that's not too bad, and I think that's pretty fair, and it shows you guys enough, but also is not dragging on one world for so long like we did. I'm kind of, annoyed that we spent 10 episodes on one world. Again, kind of showing off the game, which I guess is okay to do, but I feel like now I've kind of showed the basics of the game. I feel like at this point we should get like a formation to the videos, and I think that's fair enough. Again, Sundays we probably will be doing live streams. This might actually be out on a Sunday now that I think about it. So there might be a stream going on pretty much right after this goes up. But again, I could be wrong. I'm not exactly sure what day this is going up. But Sundays we'll try to be doing YouTube live streams, probably for roughly 2 to 3 hours tops. Just kind of pushing through this game, making as much progress as we can, with wherever we leave off, basically. So yeah, I'll probably be doing a video on Sundays, and then after the video goes up, basically we'll be doing a live stream, continuing our progress from there. And that'll kind of help speed things up as well a good bit, because I mean 2 or 3 hours we get through basically a world and some farming done. Most world, we've never gotten stuck longer than that yet, so we'll see. But again, going the route that I originally talked with is going the crit storm up here. I don't think it's going to let us farm super fast for those said live streams. I think our best bet would be to pop down here, so we might still do that. There's a part of me that still wants to stay true to this idea of the whole crit storm, but I'm a little worried about it, and I really highly doubt it's going to be super efficient to get early. I think getting our haste up down here, there's a bunch of haste boosters, and getting this as soon as possible is probably my best bet. And after that, going and grabbing something like crit storm would be useful. I think it's actually technically more efficient to come down here first and coming up here, but grabbing these 2 perks is great as well. So I'll probably go down there, do that. The skill tree is so overwhelming. There's so much stuff. I would honestly think golden clicks would be something I'd try out here because I've never played with that yet. But there's a lot of these nodes here. I mean, we got this and this we don't want to get because they kind of break it. So that doesn't leave a ton of blue nodes out here that I just necessarily want. We could always shoot out for like something like limitless big clicks, which is pretty awesome. But again, is it necessarily what I want? Probably not at first at least. Once you get your kind of base build set up, you can kind of expand off to other things you might want. But we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, if this is up on a Sunday, that'll give you guys a little bit of time to respond what my build decision is going to be, because we still got time, obviously. I should probably help this out. And then that just gives us more if I just use my 1. It just straight up gives us more progress here. And having this crazy cooldown. I mean, I say crazy cooldown, but like I can instantly spam these pretty much back up. If we get limitless haste and some other stuff down here. Limitless haste there is beautiful. I don't know if I'd grab that out of my way or if I'd grab flurry first. We'd probably get flurry first, because that's an extra, what, 4 levels out of the way. I think I'd rather just spend rushing that and then go for limitless haste. But we'll see. We'll see. This is going to be definitely more optimized in the long run than what I'm used to. So if we do it that way, this will be a bit of a better run for sure. When we're forced to reset the game, I plan to do, to my best knowledge, of course, the tree will be a little different because they're going to be changing a couple things around. And I don't know exactly when the changes are coming to us. I know they've talked about stuff on the Reddit and whatnot, which I'm not really a big Reddit person, but I've been trying to get involved, keeping up on it, talking a little bit on it, but we'll see. We'll see. I said the same thing about Twitter, but honestly, Twitter's really, really grown on me. Also, if you're interested, I do have that, I think, down in the description. Feel free to drop me a follow. I do follow people back from time to time. Not always, but we do, and I like to chat with you guys over there throughout like my work day and such. Sometimes it's cool. Grab all of that, I guess. And we're done. We beat it. That's it. World 50 done. Again, onward. We plan to probably come back roughly around 75 for next episode. We'll kind of push those last 25 levels by bouncing around a little bit and going from there. But I'm just going to kind of keep this up. We are moving at a really good pace here. I'm pretty sure by then we're going to be moving pretty slow. We will see. Again, these are the final kind of stats, if anyone's curious kind of where we're at. Only 6% gold chests, which aren't bad, but we do have a 16% crit chance, which is pretty solid. Crit chance is great, so. Especially when you're using Clickstorm, crit chance like is overwhelmingly great. The more you can crit as you go along, obviously the better it is. But even with other builds, you know, crit and support. Wow. Oh, that was sorry. For a minute I thought that was another like bigger boss link, but no, not quite. Crit chance wouldn't have been bad because we're already stacking it, but I do like to try to aim at least for 10% treasure chest. I don't know if you guys have like a rule of thumb for that, but that's been kind of my go about. Get about 10% treasure chest at the least. I think the highest I've had it was like a 20% chance, which was actually pretty awesome. You had treasure chests so often, and almost every boss I was getting just happened to kind of be luckily land on a treasure chest, and it just gives you so much money. Make some crazy progress. But nonetheless, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys did enjoy. Once again, please smack the like button if you did. And as always, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace!